how I behave. What I told in that video, I've never even talked about before. But it came down to me being I would say anything that I think is embarrassing or sad or vulnerable. I would say anything to show people I'm not a and that's the way it was interpreted. And I'm not blaming, I'm just saying this is not the origin of why I feel the way I did. And also someone had a good point. They said, but she brought it up as a way to ruin him. But he's only bringing it up to his side of the story, but whatever. You're just like to dislike Nick, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't bring that up as a way to go after her. I didn't bring that up as a way to say, look what she's doing, she's terrible. That's what she did to me. I brought it in defense. I brought up in defense saying, you keep talking about your mental struggles. I have them too. I have something called this. But, yeah, I debated again, that's why it took forever to come out with this video. I literally was like, do I include this? Do I not? How are people going to twist it? I'm trying to think from an outsider perspective, if I was viewing this whole fiasco as Nikocado Avocado, I was going to react to it or something. What would I prefer so-and-so to do? What she would say, what he would say. And I was torn. I didn't want people, again, some are walking away saying, oh, Nick's blaming it on his mental struggles. I'm really not. But that other person responded, I'm not bringing it up as a way to go after her or to defame her or be mean. I'm bringing it up in defense. I'm literally bringing it up in defense. And also I'm saying it's still no excuse. It's something that I own and I take responsibility for, which is a lot more than what she said. It's one thing to say I suffer from PTSD. It's another thing to say why I should stop taking that out on other people who are doing things unrelated to my PTSD. I said the opposite essentially in my video, saying I acknowledge this. Yeah, I am. I wish I didn't even have to go there, but again, if it comes down to lying, deceiving, it's no skin off my back to just open up a little bit more. Let people take it for what it is, but that's where I'm coming from. Someone says, I don't have 6 million people who know who I am. That's what I said. And they said, but you do now, ... LOL. She always wears her merch. You're sad. It doesn't matter. I always stuff my face. Am I going to stuff my face when I call someone out? No. If I did that to Trisha Paytas, or what did I eat with Q, reacting to her and stuff, there's a time and place for everything. It's not all in or all out. She wore her merch a bunch of times so she could do it anytime. I'm just questioning the thought process. That's all. I didn't say that was the end of the world. I just said it was all these little things that made me question, the thought process. She wears her merch. She always wears it. You're sad. I always eat, but I don't always eat when I'm accusing people of being... There's a time and place for stuff, and she knows that. She's a marketing genius. She knows. Yeah, my text that I showed proved that she wanted to discuss her in the past. I didn't have anything in writing saying we're going to talk about her in this video now. But to be fair, all of my collabs, Chelsea Lynn, Trisha Paytas, Carly Steele, she flew in. We never typed out what we're going to talk about either. Most of what happened was off-camera word of mouth. I know that those texts saying, this is what happened with Veronica, she wanted to do a documentary about her, I know that doesn't directly prove 4 months later we're going to talk about her now. But it was just to show that she was willing to engage, and she clearly was that pissed. Because without that, it comes down to my word against her word. And that's what I had. I feel like that really shows her intent, that shows her thought process, and that shows that she's very different off camera. It's not... Yeah, discussing Veronica pulls up text as if, oh my God, it's all one sentence. But they're basically saying, twisting around to see, they wanted to talk a bit about it then and there. I didn't have any text of her saying, let's talk about it right now. I didn't say that to Chelsea Lynn. We're going to talk about boobs and you're going to wear a bra, and we're going to talk about Daryl stealing lawnmowers. Most of this isn't in writing. That's what makes it hard. It comes down to my word against her word. So I wasn't even saying this proves, as she talked about down. I was saying this shows where things were already developing. just a couple months earlier. You seem envious of her house. I thought it was nice. I mean, it's not envious like, oh, I wish I had that. I would never have a house that big, personally.